And let's just do a little bit of this first one so that we get our teeth into this, and then we redo it tomorrow. This is a speech that the Rebbe gave on the 28th day of Nissan, 1991. This really shook everybody up, this speech that the Rebbe gave, because the Rebbe is talking about Moshiach constantly, and the Torah talks about Moshiach constantly. And the goal of Judaism is Moshiach. The goal of creation is to bring Moshiach. Okay, now B'amadnu b'yom zakai. Let's see, am I recording? Yes, you're recording. Yes, we're recording. Now we're in this special day. In general, the main, and we're talking about now a topic which is the most important topic in life. What is that? Geula amitit v'shlema, the true redemption, a complete redemption of the Jewish people in the whole world. Because of many, many reasons, mitzad kama v'kama inyanim, klolos hashana, the whole entire year, klolos hachodesh, the whole entire month, the whole entire week, also the individual day of this week, and this day of the month and the day of the week, kolel miyuchad, especially mitzad inyanim shel yom, of the day and the week, and sfirat ha'omer. Mitzvah is a commandment le mimene yomei u'mitzvahs le mimene shavua. It's a commandment to count the days and the weeks. Okay, this, let's just explain what's going on over here. God is creating the world, right? But God's creating the world in a natural way. And the world is a very complicated place, but it's a very, how do you say, harmonious place. Everything works in an orderly fashion in the world. Therefore, there's laws of nature. Things can be predicted according to nature. What's going to be, right? Using the laws of nature, you can shoot rockets to the moon, and airplanes fly, and aerodynamics and medicine. There's laws of nature, how things work. Well, the Rebbe said that all these laws of nature and all nature itself and the order of nature is telling us something. Every detail is telling us something about the Creator. And the time is no exception. Time, there's a message about the year that we're in, and the month that we're in, and the day of the week that we're in, the day of the month that we're in, and the day of the week that we're in. And there's a special message in each and every individual date. So therefore, says the Rebbe, Yesh L'Or L'Hazkir, and especially relevant to the most important topic, which is Mashiach. Now, again, like I said before, the whole novelty of Judaism is this world, how important this world is. That this world is a tremendously important place. Got this shadows. I don't understand what these shadows are, huh? For this. Okay, I have to fix that up. Okay. This world is a tremendously important place to God. In fact, we don't see it, we don't understand it, but this world is infinite. The physical world is infinite. Before this world was created, there was nothing. There was no time. So to speak, somehow or other, this world is infinitely important to God, infinite in time and in space. We have no idea what's going on, how it is that God is creating us, what it means that we're important to God. What does this mean? The Mashiach is going to show all of this. But it's up to us to bring Mashiach. Because the essence of man is responsibility. That's why we're here. That's the importance of this world. Like I said before, after a person dies, he hasn't got any responsibility. It says, Yesh L'Orah, we have to, again, arouse everyone, and to remind everyone, and to stress another time that we are now at the end of all of our work of bringing the future redemption, and right now, We have to remember that. Behektem, by preceding, first of all, reminding, let's mention the importance of the time in the future redemption. We've spoken many times, Kamapami, many times, Meshach Hashan, in the course of the year, Al Derech, the Rosh Tevis, the initials of this year, like it says, Tav Shin Nun Aleph, Haya Tiyeh, it is Shanat Niflaot Erena. This year is the year of showing miracles. Miracles. We can say it's the same thing this year instead of there's the year, miracles. But in any case, the Rebbe said this is the year of miracles. So if the Rebbe said that miracles were supposed to be then, this was already talking 34 years ago. So for sure they're going to be now. It's not like the time passed and that's it. Mashiach is not going to come. There's no such thing. Mashiach has to come. And if he doesn't come this year, it doesn't come back then. So for sure he has to come every year after that. For sure the tension is growing and growing. The Mashiach is tremendously late. This is, says the Rebbe, this is the year of miracles I will show you. The miracles are even before I will show you. What is it? Like it says, Zmani Shtaros Sarichim. If you write a check, the date has to be very careful. According to Judaism, it's better that the 10th year is before the single years. Tav Shin Nun Aleph. Right? You write it. So write it. It's one. The year is the 5,700. Tav Shin is 700. Tav is 400 and Shin is 700. Nun is 40. So you have the hundreds and then the tens and then the ones. So it should be this will be a year of Ereno Niflot. What it means is I will show you miracles. Aleph is the first letters of I will show you miracles. Koloshana Katuv, like it says, like it says in the prophet Micha, like the days of going out of Egypt, I will show you miracles. They have both of them together. Niflaot Ereno and Ereno Niflaot. So we can expect big miracles to happen. Okay, like I said, this the Rebbe said 34 years ago. We're still waiting, but for sure it has to happen any instant now. Any instant now. And especially when you consider that the Rebbe showed everyone in the world that he is, in fact, a prophet. He said exactly what was going to happen in the 6-Day War. No one agreed with him. He said exactly what was going to happen, that the Iron Curtain was going to fall. No one agreed with him. And he was right in both cases. In addition to the amazing, prophecies that he made with individual people, where they should go and what they should do, there's books filled with the letters that he has of amazing advice that he gave to people that were, how do you say, unconventional. A lot of times advice, and it always worked. So Rebbe said, there's going to be miracles. It has to happen. And you don't have to have really a prophet to tell you that it's going to happen. It's a sentence clearly written in the Torah, but it's supposed to happen now. Miracles, it could be that there's big miracles that happen that we don't even see them. It says sometimes the one that receives the miracle doesn't see it's a miracle. But we don't know how many plans that the Arabs had to kill us and to bomb us and to this, God forbid, and somehow we're just miraculously, their plans fell apart with them. Al-Derech says similarly also, in the miracles which are above, exactly the opposite. It could be that we won't see the miracles because of Gadol, because they're so big. Like it says, like it says, God makes miracles alone. Shaliyosam niflos, because they are big miracles, therefore they're so big that God only knows of the miracle. Of a balanes eno makir beniso, we don't recognize it. I mean, a simple thing we can see now that the Arabs have shot since October 7th, they've shot more than 30,000 missiles. 30,000, 5 numbers. 30,000 missiles have been shot into Israel. And almost no damage is done. Almost none. Almost no. I mean, to our great sorrow, there have been people killed because of these missiles. And of course, that's a big tragedy. But, one hand grenade could have done more damage than the 30,000 missiles. That's an amazing miracle. And who knows how many they want to shoot at us, and how many missiles they shot and they didn't reach Israel. That's just a small miracle. V'hosafa ta'areno niflos, I will show you miracles we can see revealed in physical eyes. Given since that God shows miracles, kolomar, in other words, re'iti haniflot, re'it the miracles, seeing the miracles is lo biglal she'eno niflot, not because they're not big, biglal hishtadlut v'hitaskut HaKadosh Baruch Hu b'kavodo ba'atzmo, that God makes a special effort, she'bekocho b'choloso, that His power, that He can show big miracles, that He can do. That the fact that we see the miracles, even the ones we do see, doesn't mean that they're small. There's big miracles that are going on that are so big that we don't even know them, don't even recognize them. I mean, I think personally, this is my personal opinion, that one of the big miracles we're seeing going on now is the amazing, incredible anti-Semitism that's going on in the world, and the Jews are not being hurt by it. But it's the same as there was in Nazi Germany. And then they were killing Jews, and they were killing, like in Kristallnacht, they killed like 300 Jews or something like that. And here's basically the same anti-Semitism as it was back then. And, people are not being killed. Once in a while, somebody gets beat up or something, that's also bad, but amazing. And it's bringing out, I know a lot of people that they're starting to wake up. What is this Jewish thing? Why are they so angry? Because I'm a Jew. No, because you're a Palestinian. I'm not killing a Palestinian. What do you hate me for? They locked the Jews out of their rooms in Colombia. The Jews over there have nothing to do with Palestine. What kind of a benefit? What are they accomplishing by this, right? What are they accomplishing with all of their protests and all their screaming? But they want all the Jews to leave Israel. That's what they want. They want the Israel to be taken over. What do they plan to accomplish? Who's going to take over Israel? These maniacs, the murderous maniacs they killed people on October the 7th. Israel belongs to them. Doesn't make any sense, right? Why is it going on? To wake up Jews. It's waking up Jews all over the world. Big miracle. It's an amazing miracle. I mean, another miracle, I think, is that in Israel we have an amazingly inefficient government. Incredible. You see what happened on October 7th? The whole army they were like children. They didn't know where the guns were. Right? The whole army was like, right? It was like blind. They were blind. I say 3 blind mice, right? And there was 1,000 blind mice. All of a sudden now they're just realizing all the generals weren't generals and they didn't send the army. What happened? It's been that way all the time. From the beginning, and God protects us. Amazing miracle. And there's bigger miracles than that, says the Rebbe. We can also add on, and that's not the miracles we're waiting for. That's not the miracles of Moshiach that we're waiting for. We're waiting for something big and good. Like it says, Ereno, I will show you, Balashin Nistar. I will show you niflaot. Niflaot means things that are amazed, they're far from us. Pella. Now that says erecha, and it says, God says, I will show, erenu, He will show miracles. Not that you will show us miracles. Erecha. Shemora, this indicates our darga on a level, excuse me, which is tremendously high, which is a concealed aspect of God will be revealed. This is the showing the miracles from a level, the Yoter Melokus, the highest levels of godliness. Erenu, I will show him, them miracles. Davka, Boim Gama Niflot, the big miracles, Hulavada Yodea, Shehu Nes, God alone knows what a big miracle it is. So that's going to be the big miracles that are going to be And we're awaiting this any moment. What's the point the Rebbe wants to get to? We'll talk about this, God willing, tomorrow.